Well, a beautiful morning, and God bless America. The American people that are still Americans, the ones that are wondering what the fuck's going on in this place, in this country. Is anybody else kind of realizing and just wanting to make sure everybody knows how the system's actually ran and working? And this is just from the American people's perspective. Not from the elite, not the superpower, not the super rich, because then it would be hypothetical, and then we'd have to wait another 20 years to find out it's true. So let's go with the parts that are right now, that are undisputable, that you could actually look up, find out, and holy shit, it's right. So let's start off with the school systems. The same system that is meant to groom and subside every one of your wants and needs, just letting you know and making you used to, and breaking the whole system down to where they're okay with working 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week. The same system that they tried to let your kids know that it's okay to be trans, that it's okay to be a man, woman, girl, and child, and it's okay for adults to rape and molest you. Catch that last part there? That's where they're going. You know, they just want to go in the bathrooms and hang out. The same government that over 1,000 of them, probably a hell of a lot more, and over 10 million files. How do we know? They're the ones holding all the evidence. It's hilarious. But proving that that's exactly what's happening. They take pictures at school to send to agencies so they can figure out and choose and pick which kids they're going to eat and sacrifice and molest, and which ones will never come home. But, you know, Americans, we don't care. 10 million pieces of evidence, 8 million. I'm sorry. If you have one bloody cloth and your kid in a room with a bad guy, are you fucking kidding me? We have millions of bloody cloths. We have millions of pieces of evidence. Millions of broken hearts, destroyed families. Millions of Americans destroyed by our own government. We get the files, we send our kids to school so it can keep happening. And that's just the schooling system. Same thing with going to work. Any job in America is not made to help, is not made to make America great again. No, no, no. It's so that if the system collapses, you're begging the government and you make sure the system doesn't collapse because you don't know how to go out and kill a cow. You don't know how to go and kill a chicken and actually eat it. Cut it up. You know, the things that made you human. You know, like morals, not killing people, not eating people. Don't even have to go biblical here. Those are bad things. But in America, no, I haven't seen one state stand up against this bullshit. I've seen other countries give a shit. I've seen them prove and show beyond a shadow of a doubt it's all real, and we know that. It's not a fucking question. So that seems to kind of be the option. We kind of bend over as far as we can and let them proceed. But don't bitch. Don't bitch why you can't go on vacation. Don't bitch why you can't find your kids. Don't bitch why everything is tailored to fuck you in the ass just so you can produce and give to the rich and powerful. Don't wonder about any of that at all. None of that's relevant, you know. In the meantime, make sure, you know, not to stop long enough at a stop sign, because, you know, if you don't stop long enough, a cop will pull you over and then you'll go to fucking jail. So are we allowed to go out and rape and kill cops now, or is it just kids? I'm just wondering. They can do it to us, we can do it to them. I'm just surprised it's not full-blown anarchy. Whenever you find out your government is raping and killing and molesting and stealing the American people, just like, I just don't want to look. That's just too bad. Well, that's the problem with America right now. It's too fucking scared to look. They're too fucking scared to grow balls to see what's in front of them. They're too fucking scared from the entity of the government that's going to come and fuck up their lives and destroy their lives. They've already got to me. They've already destroyed my lives. All of them. I've taken the lie detector tests to prove it. Anyways, I've earned the right to speak. I've earned the right to say this shit. I've seen it, gone through it, still going through it. And again, It just shows that no one gives a fuck. If you don't have any money, you will pay for those that have money. And those who have money will keep doing horrible things because they can. Because there's no justice in America. I guess at least we have one hindsight. One good thing out of all of this. If they've already proven, well, let me rephrase that. The majority of Americans have believed they have proven that the devil exists, that evil is bad, that there is evil in the world. Where there is evil, there is demonic, there is devil. The only positive you can take on about all this, there's a God then. There's a Jesus. And guess what's going to happen when someone comes down here on a white horse? And that's what we're praying for. I'm not going to go out there and go do the horrible shit they're doing. No, I'm going to pray. But I also know there's Americans that will do those things. And I would be happy to donate whatever I have to get justice in this country. How much does it take? You know, they were selling Wayfair. I mean, your kids. I mean, they were selling sex slave kids. I mean, furniture for about $8,000. What price should we put on their head? We're not rich. Not by any means. I'm pretty sure we'll do it for half the price. Probably free. Or if it was actually America, that's what we would do. Release the whole fucking list. We'll get justice. Just let everyone know, $1,000 a head for anybody that's on there. $1,000 a fucking head for anybody that's on the Epstein list that physically showed up to his island. Start with the flight logs, anything. Just like our own government. I just don't quite get why they don't do jack shit. People that are horrible, they go after. Here, no. Hell, if you talk about it, or even say things like, fuck Israel, they will go through and throw your platform out, just for being honest. You know. But I guess at the same time, we're just the same. It's the United States of Israel. Kids here are being raped, killed, molested, stolen from, lied to. And it's still happening today. Right now, still happening. And people care so much that they can't even come together. Can't even hold a protest. No. If you look that up, it's not on the news. It's not on the internet. No. Why would we ever protest the rich and powerful? Anyways, we're just sick and tired. And we know somebody's going to snap. And I'm just going to kick back and watch. Anyways, justice for all. I care just as much about Trump as I do about the Clintons. And if they get justice, or the American people, or those kids get justice for that black leather leash, the crystal dog food bowl, or the shotgun and the golf cart that some lady was riding around on, that all those testimonies happen to match. Anyways, it's kind of funny how we can't even put everything together because they won't even give us half the files. You know, the same fucking people that are in there are releasing the files, but not all of them. You know, it's the criminals investigating the criminals, and we're going to get justice. So much justice. So much justice. Was it 10, 20 years now they've had the files, and we've gotten so much justice. Anybody care? We're just going to be okay with this and just keep let it happening. Anyways, I'm going to go and be with God and Jesus. I'm going to go pray for a little while. All I can say is good luck. God bless. Do your research. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, they've had the cure for cancer, cure for Alzheimer's, cure for all of them. They even have them labeled and patented. That is your American government. I know I touched on the school system, but our medical system, there's your answer. Why do you think they gave us COVID? You know how many people have blood clots, seizures, shit that never ran in their family, ADHD, autism, you know, shit that doesn't even fucking exist unless you take the government shot. But aren't you glad they fucked us up so we can be stuck in the medical system? Well, a little bit of news and a little bit of heads up. I've spent about 30 years going in and out of the medical system. And what I've noticed is they will help you about a quarter of the time with management. A quarter of the time with management. If you want a cure, it's not through your fucking government. If you want a cure, it's not through the fucking hospital. They don't have cures. They don't accept cures. They have the cures in patents and not allowed. You're not allowed to be cured. You're allowed to give them money for the rest of your life until you die. Just like your paycheck that is voluntary to give to the government. I know, just read the Constitution. It does say that it's for monopolies to be taxed and corporations and businesses. But holy fuck, not the American people. Specifically, not your fucking paycheck. But anyways, that's voluntary. Through threat of death or lifetime imprisonment. Only going by the facts. I know they could say it's slander, but those are the facts. And you research anybody that's gone against the government, and holy crap, wow. Then you find out they make the terms for the word. They make the definition for the word. So it could say blue, but the definition of blue is now red and green. Because the government said so. How else are they supposed to rape and kill and molest your kids without any recourse? They've brainwashed you at every turn. School, brainwashed. Hospitals, brainwashed. Anyways, make sure to go to work and have a beautiful day. Go out there and do your best and work your hardest. That way they can fill their Ferrari up with premium so they can chase down those kids and kill them and molest them even more and even faster. Because that's what the American people do. We pay so other rich people can rape and kill. Right? I'm just saying. Anyways, good luck. God bless. Let's see how fast this video gets taken down. Yes, I know. They've been watching it and they won't allow anybody to see my videos, which is okay with me. Bye-bye now. Have a good day. And remember, every single thing is hypothetical. None of this is real at all in any way. Unless the research says the exact opposite. Do research. Welcome to America, where if you run a red light, you go to jail. But if you have money, you can rape and kill another person and advertise it because it's okay. Fucking retards. Just like that last president couldn't finish a sentence. Or sign his name. Or dogs and cats and dead people voted for him. Or I've been saying this for as long as I can fucking remember that guy. Nice mask. Anyways, research. Or you're retarded. Pick one. There's no option. If you think the government's good, well, then you're the problem. You're a rapist and you're a pedophile. And you're a killer. Or you're just a retard that's uneducated. In that case, I feel sorry for you. But we don't care if you're retarded anymore. That's not an excuse. Not an excuse to let our kids be defiled. Anyways, America, let me know when you find your balls. I'll be here in Colorado. I'll be happy to go to any of your protests and anything. And I know every American would be happy to go to these protests and start our own. But the news and the government won't allow us to come together. We might actually stop them from killing and raping us. And that's bad. Bad for them. They've already given us the terms. They've already said blatantly that there are so many criminals. Let's call it as we see it. There's so many people raping, killing, and molesting and stealing in your own fucking government that if we were to get justice, the whole system would collapse. The whole system built on raping and killing Americans. The same system built on lying and stealing and grooming these Americans. We, the American people, are supposed to be okay with this system standing. Do they not understand that that's more of a goal they're putting for us? Or are they just trying to see if we'll do something fucking stupid so they can go after our guns? Pay attention, people. Be smart about it. We get enough people. Ain't shit they can do about it, but they won't allow us to talk to each other like that. They'll call it an act of terrorism, and then they'll go back to what they do best. Rape, kill, lie, steal, groom. Yeah. So careful. Even if you stand up to the government in small groups, they will make you disappear. Or they'll just go through and destroy you and your family's lives and your kids' lives. Personal experience. Anyways, it's not a question. It's a statement. Welcome to America, United States of Israel, right? Let's try to fix that, guys, if you care. Anyways, love you all. God bless. Good day.